Should CM Punk beat John Cena at Night of Champions?
He should. Yeah, 100%. I don't think he's gonna, but he absolutely should.
I am way more interested in seeing CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes than I am seeing a second John Cena versus Cody Rhodes match. Now, they want, for whatever reason, they want to pay this off, and I'm assuming it's because they don't want it to seem like it was a mistake to turn John Cena originally. But let's say, and we don't know if this is going to happen. We are presuming a lot. Let's say that John Cena finally loses to Cody at SummerSlam, and this then kicks off the last 3 or 4 months of his run, and he's back as a babyface. What if that happened at Night of Champions instead, and you have July through the end of the year where he's got to figure out, and he comes out and basically says the why, which is he's at the end of his career. He didn't know if he still had it. He didn't know if the fans would still be into him. And these are the reasons why he decided to go with the final boss. And the final boss steered him in the wrong direction. And now he realizes, his error in his ways. And so, then you get Cody to come out, and you get Cody to kind of give him the thumbs up. And, I still always believed in you, whatever. The only problem with that is now we have this Ron Killings thing that looks like they're going to pay off next. I don't know if it's going to pay off or if it's going to be a longer term storyline or whatever, but next week's SmackDown, they're going to have a match. So,
they are. I didn't know that.
I think was scheduled. I think they're going to do it next week. So instead, if they have Cena win, I'm sure it will be, I hope it will be creative. I have a feeling it's going to be some belt shot that CM Punk, is going to have to take a pin in some goofy way. If they don't do it, so then we get Cody and Cena, then Cody can win, and then we do that whole thing. But I just see Cody and Punk as a much more intriguing match for if we're trying to drive profits, and that's all that matters. I think this current fan base is like, okay, we got to see Cena, ha ha ha, it was fine. But now this thing is actually more interesting to us. And I think Triple H would probably say, well, if you like it now, well, we're just going to make you wait until WrestleMania or whenever to do it, right? Like that would be the thing. But you do have 2 nights of SummerSlam to sell. You want to make sure that those matches have, have a lot of people interested. And maybe they still believe the Cena and Cody payoff is big enough. But I don't know. I'm watching this stuff, and I'm just like, I don't sense Punk is like that into the Cena stuff. He's trying to remind us of like 10 years ago. And I'm not sure that many people are like, yes. It's kind of like with Okada and Omega. Like I sense like there's like maybe 20% of that AEW audience who's like, these guys are going to have like the best match I'm ever going to see, and I have to watch it. With Cena and Punk, I don't sense the WWE fans are thinking that way. They're just thinking like, oh yeah, we have to see this before Cena retires because we're never going to see it ever again. So I think there's just this weird thing with that match, and I don't know. I would put Punk over though, and I would just kibosh this John Cena storyline.
Yeah, and then you can just put him in. Figure out something to do with him in the main event of one of those nights of SummerSlam that doesn't involve the title.
Yeah, I don't know what that is exactly, but there are so many baby faces who he could. I'm not even saying who could use the rub from him. I think he could use the rub from a Jey Uso. He could use the rub from a Cody. He could use the rub from an R-Truth.
That's what I was thinking was R-Truth. Maybe him and R-Truth get together as a tag team and win the tag team titles before he retires. Something like that. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah. So